projectiles a bit as well if he goes to commit for something.
Yeah, we're getting into this first match. I've seen already JMafia, a little bit of gameplay we've seen so far. He wants to be as close to Peabnut as he can, just kind of follow him across. He doesn't want Peabnut to be able to set up in this weird kind of right outside range that he can play where the pellets really exemplify his kit.
Yeah, Mega Man does have this sort of weird range he likes to live in. But I think, Peabnut does a good job of sort of defying that and trying to move around. But if he's way off stage here, he's going to have to come back. Ooh, very tricky. Nicely done, though.
And, look at how JMafia chased him all the way down, was below Mega Man, and still made it back on the stage above him. Which is, just shows kind of how crazy fast Yoshi can move.
Yeah, looks like Peabnut's starting to find some openings, though. Look at this big damage here. Oh, gonna air dodge to the crash bomber. Very smart from JMafia.
Yeah, that down air from Mega Man is actually pretty scary. I mean, I've definitely had a couple of sets, and just because they just put that out by ledge, and I mean, Yoshi does have super armor in the double jump.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, wait. DI, a little sus? Oh, but responding with his own back air, that's fine. Kind of evening it up, but that is surprising. I don't see Tornado kill as often as you used to.
Yeah, it's definitely probably a mistake happened there. I don't know if that was going to be guaranteed to kill, but hey, Peabnut will take it, but it's even stocks now, so doesn't matter. We'll see.
It's kind of interesting. Maybe the Leaf Shield would be pretty good in this matchup because JMafia does want to be really close. Leaf Shield kind of prevents that, man. It's kind of like someone sneezing on you, distracts you a little bit. You're like, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah, it's a bit committal sometimes, but it does protect him, sort of from that area Yoshi wants to be approaching from the air. So we saw that earlier. He sort of ledge guarded him here because he was going a little bit higher than ledge. So let's see if that mixes things up. Obviously, that off-stage game is very important against these two.
And Yoshi definitely, we're seeing JMafia get this egg confirmed. He's trying to get a follow-up, but he's doing a pretty good job of just keeping away. Good job baiting that fair. Fading back just a little bit, responding with that fair to punish that missed ledge option.
Spacing was very clean. Ooh, gonna get the down B the ledge. There's the up tilt though. I'm gonna take that toxic even once again.
Yeah, that was a great little call out. Just kind of saying like, hey, you gotta back up a little bit though. I know you just tried to kind of aggress me the last couple times to come back from the ledge. I'm gonna punish it.
Yeah, interesting there. You see the Leaf Shield kind of didn't connect, but the super armor from the jump gonna not even care about the Metal Blade. Peabnut kind of having some trouble finding these extended combos. Maybe JMafia knows how to get out of them now.
I think Peabnut's doing a pretty good job getting his little chip damage. I don't know all of Mega Man's confirms, but some of the stuff Peabnut's doing I did not realize were confirmed, man. But maybe they're not. Maybe he's just that smart of a player. He's just kind of knows how to get the follow-ups, man.
Ooh, going really low. Nice. The neutral air not going to be a factor, though. Peabnut getting away with there. That shield of Yoshi's the best in the game.
Peabnut's been doing a great job of avoiding the egg blade from JMafia. Oh man, that was so that was smart. Man, that was smart because JMafia was landing on him a lot with aerials. He tried to shield it and then respond with an up tilt, but an up tilt. But this time JMafia is saying, "Hey." All right, I'm gonna doing a great job.
An explosive back and forth game. Obviously, Peabnut maybe overextending a little bit too much, but a great game one there. I think both players really sort of figured out how they want to go forward in this set, and obviously it's going to be a best of 5, so they got a while to be able to adapt and sort of overcome with whatever they've got cooking in that adaptation.
Yeah, man. We saw Peabnut had a lot of really great ledge pressure where it wasn't connecting 100% of the time. Like sometimes it would get a little chip damage, a little bit of hits from the crash bomb, from the saw blade. Sometimes it would hit. JMafia would still make it back, but even the threat of that presence there at all just shows that JMafia has to be on his toes there because Peabnut's still going for it. He's like, hey, you just have to mess up once, and I'm destroying you for it, man. So just he has to be aware that that's still always a threat that's on the table.
So we see the bans come in. JMafia banning Town and Yoshi's. Where do you think Peabnut's going to try to go to here?
I don't know, man. He might want to go to I have no idea. I was gonna say Town, but maybe JMafia knows that he would rather Town because that is a close to FD. Oh, but actually, Callus completely forgot that Callus is even a stage.
I was gonna say. FD definitely did not seem like a big hindrance. So this is like, pseudo FD with some platforms over the ledge and then the walls. I think the walls are probably going to be the more important factor here because it can sort of mess up Yoshi, and Mega Man does have a wall jump, so you can get actually some extra. You can go extra deep or get some extra recovery. And I think what JMafia was doing last game was just waiting out very, very low, waiting for Peabnut to try and either go up early or maybe mess up on his recovery. Didn't really give him the option there, but I think this is going to make it safer either way. Of course, as I say that, he might get killed here. Oh, no!
Yeah. JMafia took his jump way off on that edge guard and then got that little extra hit that definitely just destroyed Mega Man and not able to come back from that. And one thing to note about the platforms is that they're I don't think Mega Man's down there and goes through them all the way to ledge, or it's going to be a little bit harder to put Saw Blade there. This is a little bit of a hindrance for Peabnut, but I mean, obviously,
yeah, I definitely think it's the walls that were the main factor in Peabnut choosing this. I think, he hasn't really shown too much. He didn't want to. Oh no!
That was a big punish.
We're back on Peab.
And we saw that same thing is what happened to seal out the last game for JMafia.
Yeah, you watch just JMafia kind of have his way with Peabnut right now. Peabnut unable to find an answer, going super deep. Oh my god.
JMafia just going way out. Oh, but he messed up his recovery. He's still a full stock ahead. Like, what are you even going to do? Like, I'm going to take that. That's fine.
Yeah. We'll see if, Peabnut can do something to mix it up or change something around. Could be the momentum he needs, but hard to say.
I've seen Peabnut actually punish JMafia's habits out of shield a lot. Like, he always wants to follow up. Oh, just barely missed the ground. He always wants to follow up with an aerial out of shield. That is, Yoshi has a couple of really fast aerials. We've seen Peabnut definitely punish it a little bit more this game than last game, which is nice to see those little nuances.
Yeah, there's been definitely, I think, some times where Peabnut hasn't gotten like a full punish, or some opportunities where he could have baited something out from JMafia. But JMafia has done a really good job of, I think, just sort of doing a good job of spacing, not only in the air, but on the ground as well. I think, when we see Peabnut go for those up tilts, he didn't go for that unless he feels like he really can go for it. And he's been punished both times when he's done that on the ground.
Yeah, like, that's just shows these players, man. They just are so willing to adapt all the time. Peabnut's still not getting hit by those egg plays, man.
Yeah, and just the way JMafia is playing right now, like he knows he's in the lead. He knows he's going to stock up. So he's going to try and rack up as much damage as he can. He's not being like super defensive, not super reckless either, though. He just wants to get some damage on it. He knows he's got to stock up, so it's going to make it really hard for Peabnut to play in a way where he can have enough percent to not only take this stock, but also next stock without feeling, too pressured.
We just saw Peabnut again abuse JMafia's habits on the shield. We saw him do a little follow-up after the pellets with Little Bear, but JMafia going way off stage. Is he going to make it back?
Yep.
Oh, fantastic. That was amazing, dude. That was definitely his game saver right there.
The damage is done, though. 153 to Peabnut. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if, Nair kills now. But so he's got a whole stock to take. There's the first one. That's all, only one more stock, right?
Yeah, dude, this is how the ball gets rolling, and we've seen him. He's definitely put out that hitbox a lot, trying to get JMafia being lazy. But JMafia at this point is just like, you know what, I can swing, and that's what he did. He hit him with the noggin right off to the side, man.
Yeah, use that hair on top to get that extra length, right?
Dude, that's the big old noggin. But JMafia just taking that second game again. Now when we saw a little bit more of a domination from JMafia that time, being up a whole stock almost the entire game, up 2 stocks.
Yeah, I think once he secured that first stock, I mean, he knew how he was going to play the rest of the game. I mean, he wanted to. He didn't have to run away with it. He didn't have to, dominate too much, but he just had to keep a solid lead, and that's what he did. It really, if Peabnut played with no mistakes after that, he could have been fine. But he played, okay. He didn't play horribly. He didn't get wrecked, but he didn't play, perfect enough to where he could actually make a comeback from that.
Yeah, and I think we're going to go back to Callus again this time. Peabnut probably hoping for a different outcome. He wants to make this back. They've been the first game, like you said, it was fairly even. This game, last game we just saw JMafia just destroy that time. Like he just kept his lead, like you were saying.
Yeah, and I think that's why Peabnut wants the run back, and he knows he messed up that first stock. I think he made a few small mistakes here and there, and that really cost him. I think what JMafia is going to do is sort of keep his game until Peabnut does something different. So it's really on Peabnut right now to mix things up. And if JMafia can adapt faster and he's mixing things up, unfortunately that's going to be the set for Pete.
Yeah, JMafia is doing a great job. You've seen him avoid these up airs from Mega Man. This is how he got it the first time. In the very first game, the first stock he lost was to the tornado. He got hit by it.
Ooh, he did the wall jump off the fall down to get that back roll there. Very, very clean. That's not easy to do on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, dude. JMafia just sitting on the platform, not really wanting to approach very well. He's just like, hey, man, just throw your stuff, man. You're at 150%. What are you going to do to me? From that distance, there's nothing you can do, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big stage. So, I mean, whoever's at the lead has a definitely small advantage. They can just sort of try and circle camp. Peabnut has the pressure to approach here. JMafia doing a great job of the spacing. There's the back air.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Putting out that whole wall where he's just like, all right, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. Hit you now. Don't get hit by it, but that up tilt is so strong. Peabnut bringing it back, man. That was actually a super important stock for him to make up very quickly.
Yeah, I think that's what we saw game one where he couldn't do that. So now he's still back in it. JMafia though being a little aggressive. Let's see if Peabnut can stuff him out. Obviously harder to do than say against a Yoshi, where he's got all that super armor on those jumps as well.
Those little egg tosses. He's kind of like, hey man, I got my own projectiles, man. I'm cooking it up right now.
Yeah.
Metal, I got eggs, dude. I'll give you protein.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, the shield is
He's
so.
JMafia's been trying to get that rollback read since the first time he missed attack. Peabnut is not giving it to him. Oh, I think he could have gotten that maybe, but he missed it.
That was a fantastic.
Hug in the wall.
He wall jumped and then came up with the reverse play. That was so cool.
So we see Peabnut first time now in the percent lead. How much will it count for though? The stock is definitely going to be worth more. Light hit, back air. Okay.
Down all the way.
Ooh. So Peabnut could have gone for a harder read there, but he didn't actually go for it.
See, he's going for that same no charge forward smash shot. JMafia following him up to the top of the screen. Shield in the face. Oh, missing the dash grab. Mega Man not having any control.
Oh my gosh, JMafia had been going kind of high off the ledge there. I thought it was going to cost him, but it didn't.
I like seeing JMafia actually wait in that shield because he knew the back air was coming out. Mega Man not having the most kill options. Oh, that down B, it scoops the first hit and just combos, and that just will take that stock, man. It's now at a weird percentage where Mega Man's only kill a couple things. Back throw's still not.
The stage is too big. Dinosaur's too heavy. Oh my god.
Take it. Oh my
god. Like 200.
Yeah, dude, that was ridiculous. That's pretty much anything. Almost on tap point.
Yeah, I don't think Peabnut can make. Oh no.
Oh no. Is that going to get. Oh, is that
no. Oh, good job. High. Yeah, it wasn't going to be it.
I mean, I got hit by that.
Yeah, that was very scary, but he didn't actually get a lot of percent off that interaction. JMafia holding up the wall now.
Yeah, JMafia trying to just approach slowly with this huge wall of hitboxes putting out. Peabnut's just kind of like, I'm gonna just back up. Bro. You got that.
I mean, you watch JMafia, he's got a lot of confidence still. He definitely thinks he's won this set. Peabnut, obviously got an uphill battle here, but if he can read some of those interactions, he can definitely get around it.
Yeah, I think we need Peabnut we need to get more consistent, little strings down that kind of will slowly make it. It's not going to be like one huge play. If he just keeps playing safe and gets his little opening, then he can make this happen. But it's definitely an uphill tough battle.
133. JMafia hasn't been killing quite that early most of the time. So Peabnut really can't make too many mistakes, though. Good job keeping this center stage. Will he go high again? He's been going high quite a bit. That platform, maybe helping him out.
Okay, man, he's just flying up there. He's just like, I'm not gonna die. Maybe. I don't know. That was kind of close.
Yeah. I mean, really good callouts from Peab. He hasn't let him land at all. One mistake.
And confirmed to the up air. The robot.
Dang. I mean, it felt like he had him on. Peep had him on lockdown for like a good 30 seconds there, and just one mistake.
Yeah,
one small projectile mistake. Wi-Fi was not gonna have him.
Peep was definitely, man. He was low key. He was bringing that back, or he was learning the game more. And it's kind of like a couple times we've seen that where it's like if there was an extra game, if he won like one of those first games and then went to a game 4, it would have been even that much closer. But JMafia, man, he played his game. He played patient, kept his lead, and just slowly got his chip damage to make sure that he was playing safe. Got his confirms. The egg was laid. It's all done. He won.
Yeah, the egg was laid. And that was another 3-0 we've seen. I mean, that was the closest one I think we've seen yet. But, it's been in 3-0 after 3-0 after 3-0. And unfortunately going to knock down Peeb into the loser side of the bracket. So I'm sure he'll make a run down there. But we'll have to see that later on, as I believe we've got Isan and Goblin coming up. Is that correct?
Very excited for that. I believe we have a Red Bull replay coming up right now for the last match. Just seeing JMafia's great precision, just kind of like keeping his lead and stuff. But that was a huge punish from Peeb. I wish we saw a little bit more like huge punishes like that. He had the right idea, but see, that was the same thing back to back, and this time JMafia adapted, which just shows how well he played that. And that be the game 2 winner. Let's see. Oh, down B. So killer. See, this time it was the closest it had been. That was a great confirm double jump up air off that